Tell me a little bit in terms of your feelings now.
Well, I feel disappointed, first and foremost. But give credit to the guys for the way they played. I mean, we really put on the ball and play good football. But at the same time, goal win matches. I mean, we crawl from 1 goal down and come back in the game and come down to the penalties, which was totally poor. But that's part of it. It happened already, we can't change it. So I had to live with it. You know what I mean?
Coach, tell me a little bit, what's next for Northeast Stars?
On Friday, I believe that we have a qualifying game for the DGCL Pro Bowl or something like that. I ain't sure what it is the tournament, but we have a game on Friday, so we have to prepare for that also. And we go try our best to reach the final for that and win that one also.
Coach, down to the penalty kicks. I mean, we saw 3 misses. How do you, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, what I would say is that I can't get in the guy's head. Right, but in training they do not kick penalties like that. Right, I mean, I know if there's fear, I know if there's anxiety, however it was, it didn't work out for us in the penalty shootout, so be it. We had to work on it and learn from the mistakes we make.
Your take on Mapao tonight?
Mapao come out, you know, they get a goal, we take over the game, you know what I mean? I mean, the fight, we didn't capitalize on the chances we create and end up in a 1-all, and the penalties were better than us.
Do you think that you can be more aggressive in the first half?
Well, you know how it has been in the football, right? We want to go out and play well. We play our way. The players themselves have to go out and execute. And they go out and they did well. In my perspective, they did well. The only game when I find the game was a good game. But it didn't work out for us.
Okay, sure, thanks. Good luck. Mike, first of all, congratulations. A hard-fought win here tonight. Mike, this is your second season as coach of the team and now to win a title.
Yeah, you know, it's a good feeling, but more importantly, I'm happy for the players because, you know, in my time in playing, I've won a number of trophies, and winning the trophy is not to me really the joy of it, but the journey and how you accept the challenges on the way to the final and winning the final. And I think we get the players to understand that and they embrace the game. Really, for us, this is the 4th final we played, you know, and all hats off to the players. You know, my technical staff has been fantastic for the entire season. We've had a number of hurdles that we had to overcome, and I think much credit to the players. You know, much credit to the players. Clayton Ince, you know, my paws always raised when I'm asked questions about Ince, and tonight is one of those nights because we've played together on the national team. We went to a Youth World Cup together, and to be in charge of a team and still have the services of people like Clayton Ince around me, you know, a picture is 1,000 words. Clayton Ince still has at least 6 years left in him to get back to football in Trinidad and Tobago on the playing field.
Mike, give me a little bit of your thoughts on tonight's game. It was a very well hard-fought game.
Well, I'll tell you what, we tried to execute a number of things throughout the week. We knew that Northeast Stars would have been panicking because this is the 3rd final. They've only won 1. So that in itself was in our favour. They were weak at the sides of the park, and we tried to capitalize. I had to use Chandel Samuel out wide because of his pace. We know we would actually try to keep their wing back from going forward, and I thought he did a fantastic job in that. And also there are a number of players on the park that had roles that was not outstanding roles but important roles for us defensively. Rennie Brito was outstanding, Kerry Norrie, you know, Lyndon Andrews played well, Leslie Fitzpatrick. I mean, you know, players fought their heart out. The captain tonight, the captain for me, you know, besides Clayton, was very outstanding in the back, Cornel Thomas. And these players are 22 years old, but the main thing is that we've been able to work on them mentally for them to understand that professionalism is an attitude, and as you can see, when Mapao plays, it's a certain attitude we want from the players, and we're happy to say that we're getting that now.
Mike, tell me, going up ahead, how's it feeling like? Going ahead,
I honestly thought that we would have won the first half. That was my talk to the players. I thought that we could have scored 2 or 3 goals in the first half coming into the game. So our plan was to win the first half. The final for us was the first 45 minutes. And that was important. We knew that, and Gasiba and myself knew that, because if we did that, that means Northeast would have been on the back foot. A lot more panic would have stepped in, and I think that's exactly what happened. Credit to them though, you know, they played as though they wanted it, but we expected them to play in the beginning of the game as they did in the end. So fortunate for us, that was done at the end and we were able to hold off the pressure, you know. But as I said before, Shirley David, although he's a friend of mine, he's a young coach, and in finals, sometimes your nerves gets a little better of you. And we tried to do a couple things tonight to try to throw off Sherland in terms of the tactics of the game. And if it worked or not, I don't know, but we came out in first place, so, you know, credit to Angus Eve and my players again.